We are back in the glorious looking Peak District. Fantastic day for it, isn't it?
It's alright. It's better than yesterday.
He's dragged me out again. I'm out with Mr. Stephen J. Reed. We're having a go with that little collaboration feature. We're not making it the same video, by the way, so that'd be pointless, wouldn't it?
Two different videos.
About what you're making your video about?
Why are Australians obsessed with this tiny tent? It's going to be a video about the most advanced tiny tent, aka bivvy, on the market. And it might include props and wigs and weird food.
It's making me head itch. Oh.
It's
sounds exciting. I'm going to have to admit I'm a little bit embarrassed about this one. Absolute ramble. This is by far the most overrated one I have ever even come across. It's a posh camera.
Yeah.
Do you really need that?
Yep. Yep. You can't.
What can that do that my little, whatever it's called, DJI camera can't do? Alright. Fair enough.
The sensor in this is good enough that I've shot videos shot with just moonlight. Not a joke.
Oh, he's boring me now, look. Who cares about the sensor size? It's whether or not you're funny. What is he doing?
Mine is so bad.
What is he doing? Are you funny?
No, I'm really boring.
I just like to press the red button and then just point it at things. What do you need?
But nobody has succeeded on YouTube in making videos with just an action camera.
Apart from probably the greatest of all time outdoor YouTubers, Luke from the Outdoor Boys, who just uses a GoPro.
It's just GoPros. Multiple GoPros.
Not even a microphone. Yeah. So you don't need fancy kit. For filming anyway. When it comes to camping, you might need to spend thousands.
You need all the gear.
All the gear. And no idea. So this video came about after I put a post out on Facebook asking you guys what you thought was the most overrated bits of camping gear. And when I last looked yesterday, I had over 300 comments, including one by Don Green, who says smartwatches. Any watch that you use for navigation and stuff like that. Do you know where we're going? Does this fancy thing tell us where we're going?
Yes, I just like it because I've got a Fallout theme.
See, I've gone the other way now. I've gone old school. Old man with like big digits on his watch. Can't work out how to use all this tech.
I got lost on the West Highland Way.
Well, because of your watch?
It was actually because of the watch. I had the map on my watch and I was just using it for the sec. I mean, the West Highland Way was marker posted. Because I had it on my watch, I wasn't looking for the posts.
Okay. So what do you reckon? Smartwatches, overrated, underrated, appropriately rated? Bearing in mind that's probably 600-700 quid.
Yeah, about £700. For me, it's worth it because I use it for sports. It's running, so I use it for tracking. It's good for people who like to brag about their achievements.
So, like to put it on Strava. Yeah. I'm going to say it's overrated. Get yourself a Casio for 30 quid. Never skips a beat, do they? And the batteries last for 10 years.
But I've got all the expensive tech, but I also will always have a paper map. Anywhere I'm visiting, I'll buy the paper map. So I'll have the digital maps, the paper maps, spend a portion of maps.
I was a challenger. Have you got a paper map with you now?
No.
It's a good job we know where we're going.
But I bought a paper map of Peak District
exactly. He's got
years ago before I came for the first time. So I use them for indoor planning.
Yeah.
And then rarely carry them. But I do carry offline maps.
There we go.
What you want to do is get a subscription with Hiker. I can offer you a discount with Hiker. Can you put my affiliate code in your description?
Stephen's affiliate code is in the description. I use Hiker as well, by the way. No affiliation from me. This is looking very idyllic. Although the path is less than ideal.
Fine.
My turn. You'll have to watch Stephen's video to see if I fell in. The link is in the description below. Spoiled for choice here.
Yeah.
So we found our pitch for the night. It's not too shabby, is it?
not bad. Bit of elevation, bit of sunshine, a log to sit on.
Choice of logs.
It's weird that they've all fallen just naturally in this completely.
Yeah. You couldn't set them up like this if they were...
Yeah, it looks like whatever storm brought them down to the chainsaw as well.
It's certainly been set up to, like it's some sort of camp area. Although you wouldn't imagine the landowners doing that, would you?
Well, I'm trying to think who would be bad enough to actually cut down and leave the spinning tree.
I don't know.
I'm wondering.
Saw what they did to the sycamore tree, so...
That's true. Sycamore Gap 2.0. Justice for Sicky.
Downhill, Fretter's Water though. Unless there's a little stream here, I'm hoping there is. Oh, there's a little trickle just down there, look. Happy days.
Trying to find where to pitch. If I'm down here, the wind is sort of blocked by those logs, but the light's not as nice in here. We're filming.
It's all about the lighting. Only been stopped 5 minutes. It's gone really chilly. I'll start getting set up in a minute. But before I do, I want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Squarespace. So I've been using Squarespace now for well over 5 years for both my domain, messner.co.uk, and for building the website. It was really easy to do. I don't know anything about web design or coding. All I did was choose one of the ready-made templates, uploaded my own photos, added some text, moved things around a little bit, and within a couple of hours I had a website. So I mainly use my website for sending out newsletters and for promoting my YouTube channel, as well as my online raffles where you can win some cool camping gear. Jo uses the e-commerce facility for selling her artwork and paintings. In fact, she's just been doing a few tweaks on the laptop this morning for a Christmas promotion. But there's loads of other features. There's subscription services, you can upload videos, even check your analytics to see where all of your traffic's coming from. So if you fancy having a go at building your own website, if you click the link in the description below or head over to squarespace.com/Paul Messner, you'll get a totally free trial, and when you're ready to go live, you get 10% off. We're fighting over the best pitch. There's only one way to settle this. Come on then, rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Doesn't even know how to play the game. Come on. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors. He wins.
I think I'm actually going to go here. I thought it through. I was going to go there, which I think is a better, flatter spot, but it's going to rain later, so I need to put a tarp up. I could put a tarp up from here to that tree, but if I do that, it's a 2-meter tarp. Then I'm only got about this much of it's actually covering my entrance, whereas if I go there, I can put the tarp right over the top, attach it to there, and then I've got all this fit out in the rain.
Talks really quick, doesn't it? Very thorough.
That's my logic. And it is impeccable.
I'm impressed. I'm just going to wing it. It's like fly tipping. At least he's organised.
Yeah.
It's all in a pile.
It's an organised pile. I know where everything is. It's right
down there.
What do you think of my tiny tent?
It's tiny. I can't believe you bought a tiny tent and you've needed a...
I know.
85-litre backpack to bring it.
So a 1 kilo tent, and I brought probably 20 kilos of kit with me.
Huh?
Including, I mean, look at this, I've gone fancy. I've brought goat cheese and caramelised red onion pasta. I've got a garlic and pepper grinder. An entire tub of Lurpak. And there's a loaf of bread in there somewhere as well.
You would think you'd be able to see a loaf of bread, wouldn't you?
You'll, and some sprinkles. Yeah. This is relevant. This has an Australian connection, as you'll find out if you watch the other video.
Sprinkles and ravioli. Can't wait. Suppose I better start thinking about getting set up as well. I've not brought a tiny tent with me. It's cold, it's winter. I want something a little bit more comfortable. And apparently this is one of the most overrated tents according to you guys, so we'll have a look around in a second. So we're all pitched up, ready to go. Thought we could have a look at some of the comments. So Lee Atkinson, Hilleberg's not so much their tents or the quality or even the products, it's the prices. He says they're extortionate, a little bit high. He's thinking that competitors like No Tent, for example, can give them a run for the money for a lot cheaper. Yeah, Steve Adcock, anyone that spends over £700 on a tent, 4-season tent, and then they don't go camping further than 100 metres from the car, We're quite a bit further than that, but it's not really testing conditions, is it? So he's got a point. Anthony Kelly, Hilleberg tents for a start, he says. Seems that not everybody likes them, although it's not the worst thing that everyone thinks is overrated. You'll have to stay tuned to find out that one. There's a lot of people just saying tents in general that, you know, we tend to... It seems like everyone's spending far too much money on tents. And too many tents. How many tents did you say you've got?
Maybe 15.
15.
Six.
Nearly as many as me.
Them are tiny tents. I've got about 6 tiny tents.
And how many do you really need? That's the question.
All of them. But I got different tents for different occasions. You know, and they go with different outfits. You know.
It's like, yeah, it's like blouses and handbags. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about these. I'm probably going to have to go with, for the majority of people, overrated. Because the majority of people don't need one. For the majority of the stuff that I do, I don't need one. I know I'm not a mountaineer. I know I'm not an athlete. I know I'm not an explorer as such. I'm just a normal bloke that likes to walk up hills and valleys, pitch his tent in some pretty idyllic places. And for the most part, I don't need a Hilleberg. But when I was getting into the camping, you know, I was really serious. I was going out in all conditions. I was up in the Lake District pretty much every other week, getting beaten up by snow, storms, all of that kind of stuff. And I needed a shelter that could look after me. And I went for the Hilleberg Sulu because that is what I knew was going to be up for the job. And it never ever let me down. And for that reason, it was the perfect tent for me for that type of camping. Although I don't tend to do as much of that anymore. It is mainly, you know, this kind of stuff that is lovely. But as you've seen, if you watch the channel, I do get beat up a little bit by wind and rain. So yeah, it's nice to have a shelter that you know is going to look after you. Right, I'm going to have to admit I'm a little bit embarrassed about this one. So one of the most overrated bits of kit, according to you guys, is the anemometer. The amount of people, and I've done this. Right, so already, real time, I'm seeing about 36, 37 miles an hour who've gone like that and gone, oh my God, we are 1.1 mile an hour and the tent's holding up.
It's the only way to prove how hard you are.
I think that's what it is. It's all about proving that I'm out in 50 mile an hour winds.
We live in a cynical age of fake news and nobody believes what anyone says.
Yeah.
So the anemometer is an essential tool in combating the fake news.
I just need to shout out who sent the comments. Let me find it out. Phil Oakley's put the anemometer. If my tent's already pitched and it starts to get windy, my tent rattles a bit. If it's not windy, it doesn't. He's got a point. It's one of those things that you can just judge by looking at it. If it's too windy, you don't pitch your tent or you go and find somewhere sheltered. This is a contender for top one for me. The anemometer. Probably a useful bit of kit for certain people in certain situations, but made essential by middle-aged men or YouTubers that want to show how windy it is when their overrated tent is getting blown all over the place. Well, that looks an overrated waterproof jacket.
I'll just take it off. My Paramo.
The Paramo waterproof jacket. I've got the same actually. How do you find it? Because it's not waterproof, is it?
It's usually in the cupboard.
Yeah. Told you it was going to be a long night.
How do I find it? I made an entire YouTube video about this. I love my Paramo jacket. It's very expensive and they are Marmite. Some people hate the designs, some people like the designs. And also the way it works is that it's not actually waterproof. Exactly. But it's sort of waterproof. The philosophy of Paramo is you might get a bit damp, but you'll be more comfortable than the person wearing the waterproof shell.
Yeah.
That the water moisture can't get out. If there's heavy rain, everybody gets soaked, because jackets only expel moisture from the inside when there's like a moisture gradient. So you need less moisture outside than inside for moisture to go outside. If it's raining, you don't have that. So if you sweat, you're getting soaked anyway. With a Paramo, if you sweat, you stay comfortable and you stay warm. And they don't fall apart after 4 or 5 years. You'll get 20 years out of a Paramo.
Yeah, this is, I think, 11, 12 years now I've had this jacket. And the sleeves are a bit scruffy now, to be honest. And there's a little tiny hole somewhere that's had a couple of stitches in it. But you can stitch it up. Whereas if you puncture a Gore-Tex membrane, then it's game over. You can't really repair that.
I also like the fact that Paramo make people angry a little bit. Enjoy that.
That's the whole thing. This whole video is going to be making people angry, rubbing them up the wrong way, whether it's tents, jackets, or stove. You wait till we get onto the stove.
What's the wind speed?
It's flying up, actually. 2.3, 2.5. You better put those guy lines on.
Yeah, might have to.
Come camping with a man that you met on the internet, and then he starts blowing up inflatables. Should I be worried? So it seems like Stephen's taken this Australian theme a little bit too far.
G'day. That was awful.
Fortunately, I'm a great sport. Right, so how long have I got to keep this up for?
You gotta wear that the rest of the night, I think.
Yeah, it's making me head itch.
Feet are getting a bit cold.
So this is not really on the list, but they're not really power banked socks, are they?
Yeah, they're electrically heated socks, and there's a Bluetooth app, so I can control the temperature of my socks with my phone.
Is that what you need in the bush?
Yep, the essential item. But I turn that on, and then there's an app for this.
This is growing on me. I think I might roll with it. Trip to Turkey.
It should connect any minute now. Why is it not connecting?
There we go, not working.
Yeah.
Good old wool socks. They will never be replaced.
Oh no, I need to log in. No, the app's not working.
It's an overrated. Let's get the rest of my kit set up. I was going to bring my Atom Packs backpack just for this video. So I bought a new pack, but I wanted something a little bit bigger, and I'm just going to have to take this off for a little bit. I can't even take myself seriously. Give me a minute. Speaking of taking myself seriously, what have we got on now?
What do you think of this? I think this is genius.
This looks like a helmet for special people.
You've said it.
I've said it.
It's this was like 80 quid.
What?
It's a warm hood for sleeping in. I don't like having my head like in the sleeping bag. It's kind of uncomfortable, and so you just put this hood on instead.
Just put a beanie on.
But you can.
I'm wearing a beanie tonight.
You can use it for committing crimes.
I do not advocate that.
You can rob a bank with it, and if you pull it back, then it's just a
Little snood.
little snood.
Oh.
Worth every penny.
I'm going to give that as an overrated, but how would you think it's good? Worth every penny, you said.
I'll tell you tomorrow morning after I've slept.
Oh, so you've not tried it yet?
No,
then?
I haven't tried it yet.
Okay.
No idea.
Okay. Yeah, so as I was saying, quite a few people have commented on the Atom Pack saying that it is an overrated backpack. It's a very basic pack, and it can cost £300 plus, but it's a customised pack. You're paying for something that is hand stitched to your specifications. You can have umpteen different colour choices exactly as you want. You can have something truly unique, and it's more made for the ultralight scene. So it's fair comment that once you get over a certain amount of weight carrying it, it becomes a bit more uncomfortable. That's why I bought this pack, because the carry system on this is really comfortable. So even though this is a lot heavier weight that I brought with me today than I normally bring, it's felt a lot more comfortable than a moderate weight in the Atom Pack. So is it overrated? I'm gonna have to say no. It's not for everybody, but it's for people that want to have something customized to exactly how they want it, and you have to pay a premium for that. They are good packs, and I've used mine for all of my multi-day trips. and it's really, really comfortable if you've not got huge amounts of weight on your back. This one's a bit more traditional, yet still silly money. So swings and roundabouts. Stephen's gone for, is yours a Osprey? Your backpack?
No, it's I've forgotten the brand. It's
the Sierra Designs ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I sometimes think that the off-the-shelf packs, you know, the ones, the Ospreys, Gregory's and stuff like that, they know what they're doing. The carry systems are really comfortable, but they're still 200 quid, most of them. So you're paying a little bit more for the Atom packs, but it hasn't got the air sprung system. It hasn't got, there isn't really any adjustability compared to, you know, something like this where you can adjust the height and torso length. If you want something that's really comfortable for all year round and you want to be able to carry a lot of weight in it, get something else. Thanks to Andrew Walpole for the comment on Atom packs. I like these kind of videos and where we get everybody involved, so people, everyday people who like to go camping, they've got an input. So I'll be doing more of these kind of things, so watch out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube community posts, that kind of thing.
So I bought this really expensive tent, but I still need a cheap tarp to...
Oh, I'm just, I've always wondered how they do it in the bush.
I don't think it rains in Australia.
So Grizzly Gaz reckons that camping chairs, that's not a camping chair, it's a sleeping pad. We'll talk about them in a bit. Where is my camping chair? Looks similar, doesn't it? He says, yeah, camping chairs are overrated, especially ones that cost £100 plus.
I just say, my camping chair is my probably second most used bit of kit.
Yeah?
I spend a lot of time sitting in this. Never without a chair. It depends whether you're someone who just retreats to the tent all night or you like to sit outside.
It does depend on the situation. There are occasions where I'll go and there's plenty of rocks around and I don't end up using it. But like today, we could sit on one of these branches, but
that chair is overrated.
Oh, come on.
The ground chair.
It's not. I disagree because
I had that one. And
I can use this in my tents.
Oh.
Because it's lower down. So once I'm sat in that, then I am under my 90 to 100 centimeters.
No, but it does mean if you're cooking, you can't sit.
I agree. But
you have to sit with your legs.
Yeah.
Out in front of you.
It's better than sitting on the floor, isn't it? We're agreed on that.
Yeah.
And you can get decent chairs now for probably around 20 to 30 quid.
I have a really good chair. I think it's made by Highlander.
Yeah.
And it weighs less than that. It's about 300 grams. It folds down much smaller. You can't sit back on it with the stool.
Yep.
Rather a chair.
I nearly bought my stool.
And it's really good.
The only problem with this is getting in and out of it. It's not very graceful. And I still got to put my hand on the floor to do it. But once I'm in...
You were right, that's not quite graceful.
Pardon? I don't do grace.
You're in it now.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm comfortable, laid back, off the floor. So for me, it's not overrated. But I can see when you look... I think a lot of the problem is, throughout the discussion that we have for this video, you nearly went then, see those legs, they sink in the floor, is price tags. Price tags make things overrated, don't they? So out of the 300 plus comments that I got, there were, other than Hilleberg's, I'd say there was 2 more main items that got a lot of stick for being mega overrated. I'm going to use one of them now because I'm ready for a cuppa. The jet boil. Why all the hate for the jet boil? Everybody says they're overrated. Everybody says that they're rubbish.
They're overrated and rubbish. It's the weight, they're so heavy.
I just don't understand it. It's a cracking bit of kit.
Yeah, but you can get the same results for a lot less weight. I mean, jet boil was designed, right, so you could boil water out in a really windy environment.
Yes.
But when you're camping, you've got shelter from wind. It's called a tent.
Yes.
So the wind shielding isn't actually that useful, apart from the people who refuse
What about when you just out for a hike or You're doing a mountain marathon or whatever it is you're
When
doing.
was the last time you went for a hike and boiled water?
Every time I go for a hike, I boil water.
Really?
Yeah, that's part of what I do. Not watch the videos.
No,
No.
never watched it.
Look at him, look. Whittling. What are you whittling? A boomerang?
This is no, no. I need to put something in under the tarp.
Okay.
You know, the tarp for my very expensive
Yeah.
tent, because that is very, very warm.
Should have got a bigger tent. So yeah, anyway, so jet boils were expensive. They invented this type of stove. So we're going back to 2003. They invented something called the Jetboil PCS, which is the personal cooking system. I think it launched in 2004 and was really popular. It was the first of its time to have one of these. Let me get it out. You know, heat sink pots with all integrated stuff, and it was revolutionary at the time when it came to camping gear, and that is what they built the brand on. Shortly afterwards, MSR brought one out. I think it was the Reactor, and they had a thermal type of burner, different type of burner, radiant heat. That's it. And yeah, I think it's because they're the first. It's the same with lots of other things. You look at Dyson vacuum cleaners and stuff like that. Now you're getting other cheaper brands. Everything that is done first and costs a lot of money for innovation and development and stuff like that. Not saying that that's the case now. Jetboil's been around since early 2000s, so you know they've got some money in the kitty, and they probably could bring their prices down because the innovation isn't that spectacular now. It's just slight tweaks on what they've already got. But it's the same with everything. Somebody comes up with a great design, and then somebody in another part of the world copies it and knocks things out for a lot less money, and then people say that the original is rubbish. You know, I know if you look into the comments, there's a lot of, I'm not saying it's 50-50. Most people say that these are overrated. There are a lot of people also say they've had jet boils for 10, 15 years and they're still going strong. I'm going to rub salt into the wound and use MSR gas. Please forgive me, jet boil. Is this an old Aboriginal trick?
I'm putting a sock on the stick so I can use the stick to prop up the tarp.
Oh.
On my really expensive tiny tent because it has everything it needs.
The man's a genius.
That is not going to stay there.
There we go. Thank you for the comment, Carl Angus and others, who said that jet boil's a little bit overrated. You're probably right to a certain degree. You can get stoves for less money that do the same job, but that doesn't mean that these are not good. It just means you can spend your money better, I suppose. Each to their own. Although, is it Paul Sewell who says that my orange mug is overrated? How dare he? You're right, Paul. Although this is my thing now, it's a bit of a one-trick pony. It just falls flat and then comes out again. Doesn't keep your drink warm for very long. It's not the most stable of mugs. Yeah, I'm the first to say that it is overrated, but I like it, and it's helped make my YouTube channel what it is today. As daft as it seems, it's one of those little things that's helped me get out and encouraged me to go out and film videos, and still doing it now after nearly 10 years. So this one is especially for you, Tim Scurry, the folding spoon, who says most overrated thing ever. I think you've got a point. You could easily fit this, if it was a normal teaspoon, in your pocket, in anywhere in your backpack. You've just put an unnecessary hinge in there, is what he said. But it's one of them things. If you've got these little ultralight cook sets, everyone feels they need a folding spoon that fits inside it. But you're right, Tim. It's pointless and overrated.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing?
What you're talking
Are
about?
you arguing again?
I'm just being contrarian.
This is the folding spoon.
I like folding spoons because it means you can have. I mean, my cook set, my super ultralight cook set,
There's always one in there.
is this.
Okay.
I've got everything I need in here. I've even got like a cup of coffee. I got my fuel. I've got a spoon. Everything's in here. My little stove. Now I didn't bring a lighter, but
But it would fit in.
it would fit in
And where do you put this?
in my rucksack.
And would a little teaspoon normal fit in your rucksack at the side of it or something?
No, it wouldn't fit. There'd be no room left. But look, it's all self. There's a
Look, you can't get the lid on that.
there is a beauty in this. You beauty.
You beauty.
You beauty. Look at that. 400 mils. Everything I need.
Brilliant.
And it wouldn't be possible without a folding spoon. So you're wrong.
I'm glad I brought him along.
I'm just going to disagree with everything you said.
It's the water on the go for the pasta. So it's being beautifully lit up by Stephen's very expensive head torch.
This isn't my most expensive head torch. I've
Here's
one
one.
that retails for 119.
Wow. So John Munn has said
I didn't pay for them.
head torches are expensive. Head torches are definitely overrated. And what's your thoughts on them?
I've got mixed feelings on it because you 100% can get by with a cheap head torch, but I've had cheap head torches fail on me. Like the battery life doesn't last as long as they say they're going to, things like that. But I mean, I've got two different colors of light. This side gives me a nice warm light, and the other side gives me a white light.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And do you see how bright this is? Look,
Typical expensive head torch user.
I know.
I cannot get excited by them at all. So this one, this is my Olight, and it was about 30 quid, I think. And I've had it 6 or 7, 8, I don't know how many years it
let
is.
you down.
It's never let me down. It's never let me down.
I can see that tree 100 meters away.
No, who cares? I don't need to see a tree 100 meters away. It's one of them things that, yeah, I can't get excited by a head torch. I get
Like a fancy torch.
I get offers every day. This is no word, but you will the same. Won't you?
Yeah, I get them.
It's my most requested email. Will you take one of our head torches and review it? Now I've got one of these. This was sent to me years ago by Olight. I'm blinding you all. Sorry about that. It's one of them Olight Seeker 2 or something. 50 million lumens or something like that. Let's have a look, see what it does. It's on.
Do you want to switch it on? Hold on. Now you're getting an assist from my expensive head torch there.
Look at that, look. So it's lighting up the whole forest. But who cares? I don't need to light up the whole forest unless I'm on a search and rescue. This little, this one here, I tend to most of the time just have it on what they call moonlight setting, which is this one. And it will last for, if you leave it on constantly, something like 20 days. And it's about 20 lumens or something. Not very bright, but it's light enough for me. If I'm walking, I'll stick it up a notch to the next one, and then maybe the next one. But I'm not bothered about red lights. I'm not bothered about flashing lights
No.
and SOSs and stuff like that.
Red light there is the use case for. I'll argue this point.
That's all he's going to do is argue, but carry on.
If you use a red light, it preserves your night vision.
Yeah,
Therefore, you can go hiking by only moonlight. I've done this before.
yeah.
So you turn off your head torch, you only use red light, and you just go hiking with moonlight. Your eyes adjust. And when you use the red light to do stuff you need to do, like check your map, you won't lose your night vision. That's why on ships, they use red lights. Because it means you don't lose your night vision.
I've seen him fall over so many times just on the walk in. He can't see one foot in front of the other, never mind.
If you'd like to be able to see in the dark, get a red light. There's another advantage.
Or use parrots.
It looks really cool in videos.
I suppose, yeah. There's another theme to this, isn't there? Things looking cool on video.
Yeah. Or scary. Grizzly Gaz loves the red light.
He does, yeah.
Scary.
Is that a full moon?
Is it full moon?
Oh dear. We shouldn't be in this woodland then. Should have stuck to the path.
There's going to be dogmen or bogarts.
Oh, I missed the pasta going in. What do you say it is again? Feta, cheese and goat.
Caramelized red onion, goat's cheese.
Yeah.
It's only supposed to take 3 minutes.
Winner. this is actually being warmed through beautifully on the very underrated Jetboil Minimo. What do you think?
What? Well, I like this. This does, yeah.
Look at that flame. Whoa, it's like a rocket.
So this converts a jet boil into a useful stew.
It'll melt that plastic spoon as well. That is a fair point. Things like the Jetboil Flash has got no regulator with it. It's just pressure regulator. It's a one-trick pony. In colder weather, it's not as great. It's mainly just for boiling. But if you choose the right Jetboil, like the Minimo, great bit of kit.
Oh, Minimo. It's not supposed to be as watery as.
No, it's nice. It's nice. It's up there with them 15s.
Yep.
But I've got some ranch steaks with garlic butter. And
My next course is kind of a starter.
we'll do your next course again then.
Yeah.
We'll do that. This was just
Right, I'll
an appetizer.
have to get my ridiculous stove.
Where's that ranch steak? I'm bloody starving here.
It's got some goat cheese on its face on the outside.
Yeah.
Now prepare for the power of
Electric wood stove.
electric wood stove. With the power to burn wood.
To be fair, this is a very cool gadget, isn't it?
It's very cool. Lo-fi stove. That's the fuel I'm going to be using.
Yep.
It's wood pellets.
He has a cat.
I do have a cat, but no, I bought this specially. This is
I'd love to know how much this video's cost you by the time you've bought it especially.
do you know what? This whole trip has cost me about £1,000. But not this video.
Could have got a Hilleberg for that.
Yeah, but then I've been just camping in my backyard. Smell that. This is
Let's have a sniff.
alder. I think it's alder wood. So it should impart a nice flavour.
Oh, it would, yeah, definitely. Like add some smokiness to what we're having. Prawns.
Prawns on a stick.
A Torchman's gone shopping for kebab skewers.
If you get poisoned, can I have your Hilleberg?
No, I think Joe will raffle it off. What about it leaving a scorch mark on the ground?
Oh, this is the best part. Because the cool air comes up from the bottom of it is so cold,
You can even pick it up.
you can pick it up while it's burning.
I'm just going to get this frying pan ready, just in case we need it.
You have a frying pan?
I did tell you.
Why am I doing
Yeah.
I think
I'll just give you a quick sneak, but that's it. You're going to have to watch the rest on Stephen's video.
Oh, it's flame grilled prawns and a prawn on a stick.
Oh, they're looking very, black.
Did you go taste amazing or horrible?
Oh, we are shitting through the eye of a needle for the next 3 days. So I feel like prawns on a stick is a tough act to follow. But we'll have a go with 2 ranch steaks with wild garlic melts. Little trick for keeping this cold. I just wrapped it up with a frozen bottle of water. And this is, although the ideal situation is to let this rest at room temperature for a bit, isn't it? We're not going to get that here today. So I've got my little cheapo knee pad. This accent's not wearing thin, is it? So the last time that I cooked Stephen's steak, he whinged that it was a little bit on the grey side, wasn't it?
Yeah, look, it was the colour of a corpse.
Yeah. He asked for medium rare, he got a corpse. So anyway, I'm going to try and get the pan hot enough. Although I could have done with his Inferno stove for that, I think. Right, I'm going to put one in to cook. And then one in near the end to baste. Oh, we got some Oh, come and smell this.
Oh, that smells nice.
I forgot to ask if you like garlic.
Do you know the differences between a normal person and a chef?
No.
Chef is a person willing to use more butter than you. Paul is cooking steaks and garlic butter. There's a small chance this might be better than prawn on a stick. A small chance.
I bought this with me as well. Look at this to fancy.
What's that?
It was like a silicone thing so I don't burn the ground. Oh, that is smelling wicked. Just have a little goosey at that. it would only be better if it was kangaroo steak, like, wouldn't it?
Or on a stick.
Yeah.
I had actually looked into getting kangaroo steak.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
I thought, I haven't spent enough money in this video yet.
I'll wrap that up because I don't want them grey. I'd rather they were burnt than grey. I think it is time to give it a little flippage. Looking a bit grey. Oh, there's a bit of sizzly bit on there, look. Just leave that on there. Get some more butter in the pan. If it tastes as good as it smells, I think we are in for a treat. You don't mind it, I don't know if it's not going to be well done, but it's definitely cooked. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
One on there. Well, we're not wasting this juice that's in here. So we'll just pour that on top. Oh, yes. No sticks required. Doesn't mean it's any good, like, but we shall see. So obviously you need to let your steak rest, and that's been resting for a good 15 seconds now. Have you had a go yet?
Just about to. Getting a bit of the sauce. That's well cooked.
Yeah.
It's a little, just a hint of pink. I'd say that's medium. Okay, it's better than the prawns.
Better than the last time I cooked steak.
Yeah. That's juicy.
I'll take that, to be honest, because he absolutely slated me last time. You know what? Because you, oh, yeah, it is a bit pink, yeah. Because you sent all in these lovely comments about overrated stuff. Somebody's actually said that steak is overrated.
Oh.
Yeah, you can have the first bit if you want. Stephen's got a loaf to mop the sauce up with as well.
I was thinking that, a nice slice of bread in this.
Splendid. That would have been a nightmare. Oh, it feels nice, that. Oh, look at this. Look at all that. That's probably going to be as good as the steak, isn't it? Tip your bread in. Steve's gone for the full slice of bread.
Full slice experience.
Should have really fried the bread, shouldn't we?
Yeah. Well, I can fry in that.
Yeah.
Put it over a bit of heat.
Oh, yeah. I've got a sneaky feeling we're about to get an episode of Avo on a Stick. Fire up the inferno.
Fire it up. Sprinkles. Loaf of bread. Butter.
Ah.
Toast the bread. Butter it. Put the sprinkles all over it, and the Aussies call it fairy bread. It sounds absolutely disgusting, but
Interesting.
I'm willing to try. So I'm going to try toasting the bread on the fire,
Yeah.
and then put the butter on it, so it's like warm, and then do the sprinkles.
It sounds like something my mum would have given me for tea in the 80s.
Yeah, it's like a little kid's snack.
Yeah. During the miners' strike.
When rationing was still...
All we've got left is some stale bread, some stalk, we can't have butter, and some hundreds and thousands. I think we're going to have a little break before we have some pudding. We've had that much stuff on a stick. It's been...
It's more than you can shake a stick at.
So we're due a little bit of rain in the next hour. So I'm going to set up my sleeping pad, which brings me on to the next thing that apparently is incredibly overrated. The sleeping pad inflator pump. These took some right hammer in the posts and comments. I must admit I've not been using them lately, and the only reason is this. It's a very obnoxious noise.
I love that sound. It's just, for me, camping isn't complete unless there's the sound of a jet engine.
You've got like a super duper one, haven't you?
Yeah, I have one that's, oh, there it is. 1 ounce that weighs.
And how does...
That weighs about a third of the weight of most pump sacks.
And you just plug that into a power bank
Your
and...
phone, plug in your phone.
Okay.
It uses about 2% of your phone.
Let me have a look, see how loud it is. Need to know if it's as obnoxious as the other one.
There is only one problem though.
What?
They haven't updated the firmware, so it doesn't work with my phone.
Ah,
See the way it's pulsing?
yeah. But it's pumped your pad up
Yeah.
in pulses.
Although if you attach it to a power bank, it will pump it. That will pump up my mat in about 60 seconds.
Okay.
I'm just picking up a power bank, which I always carry anyway. That's 1 ounce.
How much?
Which is about 30 grams.
How much does that cost?
Just a level of money, if you fence.
I'm going to go with the overrated camp. Because it's just, the noise is horrendous. Although I brought it with me, so I'm going to use it today.
Hypocrite.
I might... Hypocrite? I'm a hypocrite. But, because I'm going to use it, I might share the experience with you a little bit. Just for giggles and stuff, I feel like we need to just time how long it takes. Have you got the stopwatch ready?
Huh?
You've got a stopwatch on your fancy watch, haven't you?
I don't know how to activate it though.
So no then.
Hang on, no. Give me. Hold on. Oh, watch this. Watch this. Start a stopwatch.
Has it done it?
Yeah, start it. Go.
Go. Rah. Come on. And we're away.
Yeah.
It's not even very quick. Oh, we've got a little bit of action now, look.
60 seconds.
Come on. Here we go. I'm going to call that it.
Yeah. Well, I give that 1 minute and 20 seconds. You know, because that gives you an extra 1 minute and 20 seconds to do all those vital things you do at camp when you're not sitting around for 4 hours doing nothing.
And when you add that to the savings from the boil time from the jet boil.
Yeah. You've got so much extra time for
Yeah.
activities.
To play with fire and stuff like that. We do waste some money on little gadgets and gimmicks, don't we? I'm on the hunt for some fresh water. AJ's commented and said that water filters are overrated. He said at some point you're going to get caught out and end up with the runs. Maybe he's got a point. Let's go and see what the stick chef has got to say about it. So what's your take on water filters?
I love water filters because I hate diarrhea. It's as simple as that.
I think, yeah, I've always used them and I've never had a problem with them. I know people who drink straight out of streams as well though and say you don't need them.
Yeah, I know people who've done that and have had diarrhea. I've seen several instances of people using just the fiber ones, not realizing that they don't remove viruses.
Yeah.
And getting sick. It happens on the West Highland Way and it happens in other places. Because if you get somebody taking a dump near a water source, basically, people have got norovirus after using water filters because a lot of water filters don't remove viruses. So I think that's given them a bad reputation. You just have to use the right kind of filter for the right sort of water supply. If it's clean mountain water, simple fiber filter does the job. If you're taking from, you know, dodgy rivers or places where people might have used the toilet, you need one that filters out viruses.
Well,
like that.
I'd say this particular one, a bit overrated. It's titanium and probably about 200 quid or something stupid like that. Because it's titanium and you can boil, you can stick this in the fire, the actual pot bit anyway. I've never bothered. You've got the plastic version, which is much better value for money.
I think it is. It's great.
And they're great, aren't they?
Yeah, you just put the water in, press it. It's so fast. How many things were on that list?
There's 308 comments in total. While we sat, Ned will go for a couple of others. So Ian Hopcraft has said midge nets overrated. He says he spent hours waving it about and only caught about 2 dozen.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, he's had 19 laughy faces on that one. So you commented super ultralight poop shovels.
Yes. It's in the tent somewhere. Yeah, I bought, trying to gram count, I bought the lightest poop shovel on them. I can't remember what it weighs, but it's basically like just a bent sheet of metal.
Yeah,
that's been sort of slightly corrugated and stamped and weighs next to nothing. But I was using it and, you know, I was getting pretty desperate.
frantically hammering at the ground. The ground was quite hard, and I thought I'll put my foot on it a little bit, and I just bent in half. They're not strong at all. If the ground's anything other than just nice soft ground, yeah. So don't buy the cheapest poop shovel or...
Overrated then, cheap ones.
Well, it wasn't cheap. It was super lightweight.
Yeah.
My cheap one was stronger.
So up there with Hilleberg and Jetboil for the most overrated bit of camping gear. It's not actually gear. It is food. It's dehydrated meals. Now we've ate like kings today, haven't we?
Like kings of old.
Shrimp on a stick, ranch steak, and what else do we have?
The peri bread.
Oh, that was Rammel. I think I'd rather eat this than that. However, I bought this just because you all said it's overrated. I think you might be right. It says £9 for a pudding. Chocolate chip biscuit pudding. £9. I could go to Spoons and maybe have gammon and chips and a pint of punk for £9. When you think about it, pound for pound, you're better off with some super noodles or something like that, aren't you? Or
a pot noodle plus, I mean,
a pepperoni.
I suppose the argument for these is it's real food, it's proper food, it's nutritionally designed, blah, blah, blah. Right, I've just looked in horror at the list of ingredients in this. Right, I'll read them all. Sugar, milk powder, biscuit crumb, wheat flour, calcium carbonate, ion, niacin, thiamine, wholemeal wheat flour, vegetable oils, palm oil, rapeseed oil, sugar, partially inverted sugar, partially upside down sugar, syrup, resin agent, sodium bicarbonate, ammonium bicarbonate, salt, modified starch, fat reduced cocoa powder, sugar, cocoa mass, cocoa butter, emulsifier, soya, lectin, natural vanilla flavoring, and resin agent E500 Mark II.
You said it was real food.
What is it they say about
nutritional real food? You said less than 5 minutes ago.
I didn't say it was good real food.
Anyway, we've not had a beer or nothing today. I've not been very well, so I'm going to get off my tits on Lemsips today. Lemsip.
I actually have some with me.
So yeah, this will sort me right out.
Paul is not a well man. You're sounding like your death story every 5 minutes.
Yeah. I'm hoping that I get some footage out of this that's not got
coughing
and splurting in it. It looks like gravel. Very fine gravel. We're bubbling already. That overrated, Jetboil stove has not let me down.
Here's one bit of kit I will show you which is not overrated.
What, the fill lines?
Now you chew on them. I fold it and chew it,
yeah.
and then you can see it better. No, I mean a long spoon. I got one of these because of you, and it's revolutionary.
Yeah. I've not brought a long spoon. I've brought a folding spoon just because someone said it was overrated. I've got a little spoon. Chew on it, he says.
You really get the flavour.
You learn something new every day, don't you? Let's get it in.
I hope that was enough.
Just bang on. Bang on.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like hot diarrhea. It really does.
Underrated or overrated?
That looks like the results of undercooked prawn on a stick.
Oh dear. It says on the label, look, seriously good food. We shall see. If this fails, at least I can fall back on Lemsip.
I've got another 15.
A Lemsip never fails. Suppose I better try it. Look at the state of that. It's absolute rammel.
But what does it taste like?
Absolute rammel. Are you going for a big chug? Don't let it drip on you. Look.
How hot's this?
No, it's not too hot.
It's the lumps in it.
It's dripping again. Catch it.
I cannot believe that cost £9.
I've never don't like it.
It's
disgusting,
do
isn't
you know
it?
what that tastes like?
Shit.
If you took a chocolate brownie, right?
Yeah.
A nice chocolate brownie, nice soft chocolate brownie, and you heated up a glass of milk, and then you mashed it into the milk, a little bit like that,
Where's 15s when you need
It's
them?
like a watered down chocolate brownie. I cannot believe they charge £9 for that. Just bring a Twix.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's warm. It's
Right.
sweet, and it has some calories, but
No nutritional value.
it's real food though.
I'm hoping that the Lemsip washes the spoon a bit. I do eat these from time to time, dehydrated meals. This is by far the most overrated one I have ever even come across.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting.
There's no nutritional value. There's no reason to eat it apart from just pure calories. That's
Yeah.
it.
Don't get me wrong, it looks like there's a bit of powder and stuff mixed still, but the taste of it's crap in it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's going in the bin. So I need to get myself a different bits bag. Lesson learned. Thank you for suggesting that one. We won't be,
Someone suggested that.
not that particular one. I just thought a pudding would come in handy. Got some chocolate pudding left over if anyone wants it. Need to use this more often. It's a really good bit of kit. Not everyone thinks so. My Australian friend, he's gone walkabout. I think he's going to check out that gorgeous stream at night. I've got most of my stuff packed away. We need to get off the hill pretty early in the morning. Stephen's got a business meeting around 10 o'clock, so most of the stuff is in my backpack. I'll have a couple of things out. Obviously my sleep kit and power banks and stuff like that are out. I'm going to pack the chair away in a second and then get in the tent and get wrapped up, I think. So every time I come out, I always bring a little roll of dog shit bags with me. You never know, you need to put some rubbish in or something like that. Just so happens I've got some dog shit to dispose of. We'll wrap that up. You're going to keep guard?
I'm going to sit here all night to hang guard.
But rather than get in there?
Yeah, I probably should get in there.
You've got your inflatable in there waiting for you. And Skippy.
Skippy's going to end up being my extra fellow, I think.
Yeah. And I'm gonna retire, I think. I shall say good night and I shall see you early in the morning. Hopefully we've got a little bit of daylight.
Yeah.
It's been a really good evening. Like I said, I've not got much stuff in here. Coat for in the morning. And just my sleeping kit really. Pair of gloves. And a couple of bits and bobs that just go in the top of the backpack at the end. Set my alarm for about 6:30. Gives me half an hour to pull myself together. And we're not expecting any adverse weather. It makes it a lovely change actually to to not be getting blown all over the place or piss wet through. See what it's like in the morning.
Oh no. I had a pretty decent night's sleep, to be honest. Plenty warm enough anyway. In my overrated quilt.
May as well start and make a bit of extra room. Pillow's one of those things that it's definitely underrated. I still don't think I found the perfect one. This one, it's one of the best I've got in a minute. Optimus. I've had that one ages ago, the Sea to Summit one. So I'm hoping things brighten up a bit before we actually leave. I'll explain when I'm outside why we need to leave early. Although it's one of the golden rules, isn't it? Pitch late, leave early. Someone actually said in my post, any sort of sleeping pad is overrated. They just dropped the sleeping bag or blanket directly on the ground. I wouldn't have slept a wink without this. Oh no. Oh, there's a bit of light. He's alive, look.
That was a surprisingly... Well, no, not surprisingly, considering the money I spent on that thing. That was a really comfortable night.
Not overrated then?
No, the thing that makes those uncomfortable is
you start to get the condensation during the night, and then everything's just feel it inside. It's bone dry. Can't believe how well that fabric works.
I'll check it when I manage to get my feet sorted out. Get these boots back on. It's not as dark as I was expecting.
Yeah, it's brightening up. It'll be bright. Well, it'll be light to see the what while of it.
Let's just have a quick look at the super duper, just like Tommy Cooper, ultra nano latest technology, you said.
Nano pore. I think it means that it pores, which are.
Oh, it does feel dry, to be fair. That's that's impressive.
Look at that. Look at the floor.
Yeah.
There's no moisture in it.
Did you have the vent open?
Apart from there, where my boots were sitting, there's a bit of damp. No, I had it open and then it started to get a bit cold. I had it fully zipped up all night. No ventilation.
There was my overrated Hilleberg. Has got condensation.
Yeah, it's so good. That's incredible. This is a bit. Took off at the shirt. It's heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's over a kilo.
Only gaiters, yeah. Don't want to get those, Paul. So I thought they had Crocs in Australia.
What?
I thought they had Crocs in Australia. We've got gaiters here. Yeah, I'll get my coat. Thank you very much, Lee. Walking poles as well. You use poles, don't you?
Yeah.
Someone said that they're overrated and you should never pay more than a fiver or whatever that you can get them for.
I tell you what, you walk 100 miles with a pair of poles,
Yeah.
you will value the difference in weight and carbon fiber ones versus aluminium.
There you go. From someone who's walked 100 miles. In fact, we both walked 100 miles, haven't we?
Yeah, and I would walk 100 more to be the man who turns up knocking on your door.
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. We woke up quite jolly, haven't we?
I slept well.
Helps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing's ever quite as easy when it's dark. You like keep garrotting yourself on washing lines and stuff. There's no wind though, which is a massive bonus, isn't it? I reckon we're taking a bit of a different route back down. We're not going to be jumping across rivers while it's a bit dark and slippy. Hopefully, anyway. Don't need this today. Brought a shell with me. Gore-Tex. That was on the overpriced list as well, an overrated list. I got it half price from the RAB outlet, so well, it's more than £30, we'll say. The big question is, do we have time for a mince pie? Or on the way down?
Breakfast mince pie. Yeah, we can eat them on the move.
It's impressive, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's called the DJI Action Micro Table.
Micro table. Paul's got some mince
It's
pie.
got-
He's set his micro table.
It's limited use case.
This is breakfast. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's nice. It'd be nice you're warmed up, but
Yeah, with a bit of cream or something.
yeah.
Yeah, one last look round. So Stephen, when he went walkabout last night, he spotted a path just along there, which hopefully means we don't have to go bog trotting or falling in any streams and creeks. There's creeks in it in Australia.
Creek.
Yabby Creek. Blah. Thought I'd lost you, boy. This hill is like a 45-degree angle. Almost, anyway. It's hard work when you've got a massive backpack on and you're eating a mince pie. Concentrate on breathing instead of shoveling stuff in your face. Why didn't we come in this way? I'm just going to keep filming. It's quite funny. And normally I don't leave quite this early. Definitely don't recommend getting off the hill in the dark when you've got a big backpack on. We fall over enough, don't we, when it's daylight. There's a little bit of clag up on the tops. The view down there is lovely though. That's the way we walked up, but not on the not on the opposite side of the bank where the path is. We did it on the right hand side of the bank where the path isn't. But I'm going to take responsibility for that one. Stephen falls over regular, so it's always good to keep the camera rolling. So that's how he does it. He's like Norman Wisdom. He's quite the actor, isn't he? So Stephen's been invited to a brand event. It's probably about an hour away from where the van is, so he needs to shoot off. Is it a top hat and tails thing, mate? Not top hat and tails, suited and booted.
I'm wearing my most expensive outfit right now.
That'll be a no then. It's I think it's from a trail running company, Harrier Trail Running. So I'm assuming he's going to be getting all his lycra out when he gets back to the van.
That's cyclists.
Is that not the same thing?
Trail runners are less skin tight, I think, than cyclists.
They do like wearing tights though, don't they? Robin Hood men in tights jobs.
I don't like them. I like my knees to be one with the air.
You're not a shorts and tights man.
I've tried it. It's too warm. These are good though. These are actually a bargain.
Which ones are they?
These are Decathlon.
Oh yeah.
The Decathlon. They're not super insulated, but they're rain, they're shower proof and slightly thermal. And they've got these big vents down the side, and they're like £80.
Huh?
So the equivalent in one of your big brands would be paying at least twice that.
I found with Decathlon stuff though,
Built-in gaiters.
they're all long, so they're not meant for stubby people like me. You see that in the background. Opened up lovely. I'm the first to break and ruin that gorgeous silence. It's beautiful. It is probably the perfect time to end the video.
Yeah.
Big thank you to Stephen for inviting me along to his barbecue.
Barbie. We didn't even have the barbie.
Yeah, and
Prawn on a stick.
yeah, make sure to check out Stephen's video. It's very different to mine. Hopefully this collaboration thing works all right, and we might get a few more in the pipeline.
Doesn't work well, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Money back.
Yeah, so make sure watch his video. But that is it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
And good night. Because most people watch these in the evenings.
Is that what it is? He's into his data.